In the last lesson, you wrote a program to create a secret code key. Today, you'll create another program, the secret code program, and learn to read data, the secret code key, from a text file. But reading from a text file can result in multiple possible exceptions. So in this lesson, you'll see how to easily catch and handle multiple potential exceptions. Hi, I'm Annette Gotland. I'm the author of the Do-It-Yourself Java Games books. I teach Java programming through creating games. Welcome to the video version of my books. We're currently in the Text Games video series, TG, the first of 4 types of game series. The focus of this series is to cover the fundamentals of Java programming. You'll learn how, when, and why Java programs are written the way they are. This series has 16 projects. Each project assumes you already have the skills taught in the previous projects. Unless you have other previous Java programming experience, I recommend that you do all the projects in this series before starting this project. A link to the entire Text Games playlist is provided in the description below. We're currently working on the 13th project, TG13, Secret Code. The Secret Code program lets you create secret messages to share with your friends like this. This is lesson TG13.2, where you'll learn to read text from a file. This project uses the MyWindow superclass that we created in project TG8 Calculator. We'll follow the usual steps to create a new program. Exercise 1. Create the secret code project, package, and class. Pause the video if you need more time in any of these exercises. If you want to see how I would complete any of the listings, please refer to the completed listings at the end of this video. First, create a new Java project named Secret Code and add MyWindow and DIYjava.jar to the class path of the project. Hint: MyWindow is a Java project. DIYjava.jar is an external jar file. Next, create a new package with a unique name. Hint: I named mine annette.gotland.secretcode. Then create a new class named Secret Code with superclass MyWindow and with a stub for main and its constructors. And finally, add code to main to call the secret code constructor. Run it. What happened? It should have opened the DIY window with no contents. Next, we'll add code to read text from a file. Reading from a file involves these steps. Open the file by creating a buffered reader variable. Read a line from the file by calling the buffered reader's readLine method. Repeat calls to readLine until you've read all the strings you want from the file. Close the file by calling the buffered reader's close method. For example, to read 2 lines from a file named myfile.txt, use this code. Create a string with the name of the file. Then create a new buffered reader named in by calling the buffered reader constructor with a new file reader for a new file named filename. Then read the first word and then the next word. If that was the last word you wanted to read, close the reader. Exercise 2. Read from the key file. In the constructor, read the alphabet and key from a file named key.txt and put them in strings named alphabet and key. Hint: use quick fix to add the needed import statements if you receive messages that something couldn't be resolved to a type. You'll also receive syntax errors for unhandled exceptions, file not found exception, and IO exception. Exercise 3. Handle the exceptions. Add a try block with 2 catch blocks. If it catches file not found exception, print a message that the file couldn't be found. If it catches IO exception, print a message that the file couldn't be opened. Run it. What happened? It should have printed the message that it could not find the file key.txt. Where is the key.txt file you created in the last lesson? If you didn't provide a path for writing to key.txt, you should find it in the Java project folder for the secret code key program in your Eclipse workspace. Let's copy that key.txt file to the Java project folder for the secret code program. Exercise 4. Copy the key file to the project folder. Go to the secret code key folder in your Eclipse workspace folder. Copy key.txt from that folder and paste it into the secret code folder in your Eclipse workspace folder. Run it. What happened? It should have opened the window with no contents. Since secret code wasn't written to print anything, you can't tell if it successfully read what it was supposed to from the file. Let's print the alphabet and key so we know what it read from the file. But where should you print alphabet and key? Remember, you should wrap the try block around all the code that you don't want run if an exception is caught. Since there is no reason to print the alphabet and key if an exception was caught, we should include the print statements inside the try block. Exercise 5. Print the alphabet and key. Now print alphabet and key from inside the try block. Run it. What happened? It should have printed the alphabet and key as they had been saved in key.txt. Key points and more. Read from a file. To read from a file, create a buffered reader variable, call its readLine method as many times as needed, then close the file using close. Reading from a file can cause a file not found exception or an I/O exception. Wrap the entire process of open, read, and close, and any other code you don't want it to run if it can't find or open the file, in a try-catch block. When more than one exception may be thrown, create one try block followed by a catch block with separate handling code for each exception. The code will skip any remaining code in the try block as soon as any one of the potential exceptions occurs. Reading from a file without a path name will look for the file in your class's Java project folder. Include the path name with the file name if you want to read from a file in a different location. The path name is the full folder name starting with the drive letter. Keep in mind that the path must already exist on any computer on which you run the program. For example, to read the key.txt file in c:\users_init, use the following code. Remember, you need to use the escape character in front of each backslash in Java strings. Here are the completed listings for all the exercises in this video. This is the end of the second lesson in the Secret Code project. You now have a program to generate a secret code key and another program to read the secret code key. It's time to create a method to encode the message using the key. This method will be different from methods you've created in earlier projects. It will require 3 parameters. So in the next lesson, you'll learn more about working with method parameters as you make your first preparation for encoding a secret message.